I wish you wouldn't waste it. Took my time, I don't know if I can face it. Didn't know you were gonna go and lace it. Finish line, I don't know if I can make it. No, it's all good, I don't really see the issue. Feeling myself, I don't text you when I miss you. Babe, no, I didn't mean to diss you. Now I'm not saying I don't think that I'm an issue. Thinking about the brighter days, moving on, and I'm riding on another wave, yeah. Don't be looking at me differently. Come along when you're done with all your situations. I got nothing else I can do. Damn, I guess I'll never learn. Realize all my wishes never came true. Find out you got nothing in return. It wasn't meant to last such a long time ago. Business from the past got me going psycho. Time's moving fast, walking on a tightrope. Run away from you, gotta think I gotta let you go. Our love is so toxic, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Comes and goes like it's nothing. Back to you, I can't fight it. It's all good, I don't really see the issue. Feeling myself, I don't text you when I miss you. Babe, no, I didn't mean to diss you. Now I'm not saying I don't think that I'm an issue. Thinking about the brighter days, moving on, and I'm riding on another wave, yeah. Don't be looking at me differently. Come along when you're done with all your situations.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Wanted Goons stream. This time it's Wanted Goons Academy, going off in their last regular season matchup for ESEA Main, Season 54. This is their last match of the regular season. This is match number 14. And currently, Wanted Goons Academy, they are 8-5. They're right on the cusp of making playoffs. They just need to win tonight, and they are locked in. We will see them in the postseason. They are fighting for playoff contention, of course. And they've had a massive turnaround so far this season. They started the season with the first 7 matches 2-5 and went on a 6-game win streak. These guys have been absolutely unstoppable. 2 notable players from this team, my goodness, Alpha, 1.46 rating, 97 ADR, and Drew, a 1.74 rating, 110 ADR. And not only that, Ryzen, 1.21 HLTV, 82 ADR. I mean, the big 3 of those guys, they've been absolute monsters in this latter half of the regular season. And, of course, for the Wanted Goons Academy roster this evening, it is going to be Alpha, Ernesto, Drew, Ryzen, and Playmaker, with Coach GK, obviously, in the stands. And meanwhile, they are facing off against Lynnsanity. They're going to be currently 7-6. They're out of playoff contention. At this point, they're not even in contention to be relegated from Maine. They are just playing just to play. And in reality, if they really want to, they can just damage the hopes and dreams of Wanted Goons Academy and Wanted Goons fans around the world and deny them that playoff possibility. And their current lineup, obviously, for this game is going to be Mr. Mutton, Jack, Big D, Gumboot, and Rafts. And let me tell you, I was not expecting this veto whatsoever. I have a little note document to show all the stats for each of the individual players playing tonight, as well as the map stats for both teams. And neither team has played this map. We've got Overpass, and I was not expecting that at all, really. So the fact that we are seeing Overpass is quite a treat. I have not been able to cast an Overpass match just yet, so it's very nice to see. So I am this is a very bold pick for Wanted Goons Academy as well. I'm sure they've probably had some practice in scrims and whatnot behind the scenes, and maybe Lynnsanity have as well. I'm not too sure. But to pull out a map that you guys haven't played as a 5 and a league official yet, and especially on the last map of your season potentially on the line, is a very bold play to do it. And if it works, great. That will pay off very well for them, of course. However, if they do somehow end up losing this game, this could potentially come back to bite them, especially being so close on making playoffs. And again, they are on a 6-game win streak. Unfortunately, last night they were supposed to play, but they got a forfeit win. They were not expecting that, so it happens. But hey, they'll take any win as a good win. I just got kicked from the server again, so thank you, Faceit. We love that. As I try to get back into the server here, set this up, make sure everything's running well. Did my game crash? Hello? Counter-Strike. No, it crashed again. It kicked me from the server. What is going on here? Why are we doing this? Don't kick me from the server. Okay, I'm back in. We're good. All 11 players in the server, of course, player number 11 being that coach of Wanted Goons Academy, and we are just waiting for both teams to be ready here. It looks like I am seeing some chat messages go through. It looks like it might be that time. And again, we've got Overpass. This is going to be a very interesting sight to behold. Well, gotta see what is going to be in store for the Wannagoons Academy. Knife round yet to be underway, of course. I think both teams are just looking to get a feel for the map, warm up a little bit. Again, this is match number 14. This is the last match of the regular season. And on a map neither one of these teams has played before in a league match. This could get interesting. I have to say, when it comes to overpass, one of those areas of control you really want to get in the early rounds is going to be water. So it's going to be very curious to see how these teams are going to play their CT sides and try and get that water control. And same with their T sides as well. I mean, the traditional way to take water on T side of overpass is to traditionally, the CTs will molly short pipe. The first T will throw smoke, or maybe the second T or whatever. Throws a smoke, extinguishes the molly, and gets flashed out by another guy outside a monster, flashing form, of course. And usually, the first T will pre-aim. Excuse me, I was moving my chair. Will pre-aim the boost that is above, like near graffiti. Because if you boost two CTs one over top of another, you can see over the half wall and even get an early frag. But I feel like with Counter-Strike 2, it's a lot harder to do that, and it doesn't go in the favor of the CTs too often. D-side, however, benefits them a lot. Speaking of benefiting them a lot, Wannagoons winning that knife round, and they get to decide what side they're going to start on. And it's actually going to be CT. And they're going to be happy with this. They're going to be very happy indeed. And again, overpass is a map we have not seen from either one of these teams, so I'm very curious to see what Wannagoons Academy have in their pockets for what Coach GK has worked on with these 5 guys. So far, smoke and a flash in the cards. He's going to be on Playmaker. Let's see what kind of play he forms for us. But it's going to be Stench, who, by the way, is Alpha. Out towards Fountain. He does hear all this information as everyone on Lynnsanity is going to be rushing up through Con, but it is going to be Mr. Mutton flashing for them. Alpha alone on this site, forcing himself to back off, trying to maybe find a frag gifted to him. It's not going to be worked out, though. Rafts is going to be able to get bombed down, and Lynnsanity are going to be very happy with that. That's going to at least guarantee a second round bye for the most part. But now it's going to be a task of holding down this bomb site. And really, everybody from Wannagoons Academy are going to be coming from Bank, and Dumpster. Dink onto Stench is going to be good, but Big Daddy alone taken down by Ryzen, who's going to find 2 in the round for him. Drew's going to find a 3rd. Playmaker's going to throw that smoke down. No kit in play for anyone on the CT side, but Mr. Mutton and Jack trying to hold the line. Mr. Mutton's actually going to find 2. That's going to be good. That's going to make it an even advantage. Drew's going to have to try and take this fight, but he's going to be out of ammo. Mr. Mutton's actually going to get the defuse, I think. Oh my goodness, a round out of nowhere. Jack and Mr. Mutton do it, and Lynnsanity find round number 1. They're going to be very happy with that round. I did not expect it to go in their favor whatsoever. A lot of craziness going on there. I think Mr. Mutton ran out of ammo after getting the double kill. It was forced to reload. That's going to bode well for them. And actually, Wannagoons Academy are going to force back into this. This is a very bold play for them to make. I mean, Drew and Stench are going to be on 1,500 each, but Ernesto, Playmaker, and Ryzen are going to be a little worse for wear. Only towards short, and they are going to try and get this water control as well, but it is going to be gifted to them for free. The only one close to them is going to be Gumboot. Mr. Mutton, excuse me, but he's going to be very far back, and a very bold play from Jack here to try and take this long range duel with an Act 10. And with Stench falling back, oh my god, Stench is actually going to get the Deagle spam onto Rafts. That's going to be a very insane play to actually connect there, but Big Daddy's actually going to find the Act 10 kill onto him, and this ace site is ripe for the taking. 3 MP9s still alive here. Could potentially try and save and do some damage into the next round, but looking likely. What they probably should do here is go for these exit kills, and maybe if Ryzen's able to connect this kill on a Big Daddy, he could turn the tide, but it's not going to. As the tsunami wave of Lynnsanity force themselves through Bank, try and hunt down these remaining Academy players. If they're able to save these 2 MP9s, that's going to bode very well for them, of course, making the buy a lot lighter. But the rest of their roster is not going to be able to afford anything, though. Might get spotted out here. They're going to be crunched from all angles, and actually it's going to be the team dink. Ernesto and Playmaker are both very low, and Big Daddy's coming for the swing. They're going to be crouched low. Oh, we saw the head. Can he survive? Oh, and he's actually going to be able to. And speaking of that, Ernesto picks up a Galil. That's going to be a very nice upgrade for them. Drew on 4K, Stench on 4K. That actually makes things very well. They can actually force up again if they wanted to, and Drew's actually going to go ahead and do that. Forcing up the MP9. Another mixed buy. No head armor, though. Against that Mag 10 of Mr. Mutton, that could haunt them. And he's been doing a very good job kind of holding these Academy players back towards that B site. Not really committing to a full fight, but really delaying any sort of rotate. But Playmaker finds one, but instantly gets traded by Gumboot. It's a 3-on-4, not the worst situation to be in, but with 2 5.7s, it might make things very difficult, especially when all 3 of your CTs are down in B. A site once again wide open, but the rotations are coming in now. And Ernesto is on that fast flank. He's going to be very far out of the action. Big Daddy is going to be watching this fast flank, though. Might find a timing, and he won't, as Ernesto's actually going to take him down, and Drew's going to go right through. He finds another one as well. Drew has opened up this round wide open for Wanagoon's Academy. That puts Gumboot in a 1-on-3 with these 5.7s in play. Gumboot's going to find one, looking to find another one as well. Ernesto's going to try to go for the flank. Gumboot's going to find it, but no! It's going to be the man that brought the round back to begin with. Drew gets the round from Wanagoon's Academy, and what a way to do it as well. Running through the smoke, jumping through the smoke, in fact. Finds that kill. Incredible from him. Without that play, I mean, we could have seen Wanagoon's Academy now going down 0-3, but wow, a heroic play from Drew. Very happy indeed, as they're going to be going aggressive once again. Trying to see what they can do here. Mr. Mutton's actually going to be holding bomb towards Monster, and water control has been taken, and Rafts is going to take a bold peek on a Drew, but the crouch peek will work in his favor. 5-on-4 advantage for Lynnsanity. This double setup towards Monster could be perfect. Ryzen and Ernesto are here with a little bit of a crossfire, and it looks like this bomb site B is going to be a hit. Ernesto's going to be fully white, and he's actually going to find 2 fully white as well. Not able to find another one as he runs out of ammo in that clear. Bryson's going to find one as well. This firepower lineup towards this B site has been dominant and continues to be. And Ryzen, I talked about him. He's one of those big 3 that need to go off for Wanagoons to win this game. And Jack, the man who won the pistol round for Lynnsanity, now in another clutch situation, 1-on-3 this time. Finds the head of one, looking to find another one though. His presence has been found. He knows where Ryzen is, down towards Pillar, but does he know where Playmaker is? Swing is going to be good, but it's not going to be good enough for Jack. And that's going to be Wanagoons now tying it back up at 2-2. Adjusting my audio levels really quick. I apologize. There we go. Instant monster smoke, of course. The usual. With that round loss, that is going to force Lynnsanity back onto a half by with those Tech 9s, but they're going to rush right into water and go very aggressive towards short. And they're actually going to run right up under this bomb site. Maybe isolate Ernesto, who wasn't ready for him. He's actually going to find one. This one does get to take him down, though, with the Glock. But the Tech 9 on Rafts is able to upgrade to that AWP. It's going to have to be a miracle here if he wants to try and save it. Drew knows where he's at. And bomb has been found as well. Should narrow things down, though. As Refs is going to be going towards heaven. He's not going to be aware of this flank. I mean, Drew is out of the action for now. Slowly but surely, Wannagoon's Academy will be closing off this map, and I think Drew's actually doubting himself on where they could have gone. Creeping around towards heaven. Ryzen is going to be watching this, though. Hidden behind this pillar. Makes things all the more difficult, and he's actually going to be tucked in heaven. I think he's just going to try and save this AWP, see if anything's gifted to him. Might not matter, though. If Drew is going to be on this close flank towards Bang, he's going to clear it out. And Rafs is watching this, but he has the Tech 9 out. That could be very costly for him. Drew does decide to go there. It doesn't matter if he gets the kill. Goon's now taking the lead. A very dominant performance so far from Drew and Ryzen. Alpha having a little bit of a slow start, of course, but out of the couple times I have casted him, he has had a little bit of a slow start a couple times, but he's been able to bounce back and pretty dominantly as well. So far, I mean, outside of that pistol round, I guess, I've been very impressed from what I've been seeing so far from Wannagoon's Academy. I jinxed it. As Drew goes a little too aggressive towards Fountain, gets taken down by Big D's. Alpha able to get that trade. First stop kill for him in the game. These equal trades are going to force him back away from long towards the A site. Play this long angle towards short where Bomb seems to be heading. Jack's going to be lurking towards water, maybe seeing if there's going to be a push of some sort, but as of the moment, it's not going to be gifted to him. Alpha is going to get very aggressive here towards Fountain, or Bathroom, excuse me. Looking to maybe find a frag and not going to be gifted to him as Gumboot's going to find the timing onto him. Playmaker is alone here towards his A site. He's going to have to make a huge play, but Raps is actually going to get the kill instead. And now the save call has been made. Ernesto and Ryzen running for the hills. Lynnsanity, the good round for them. I think if Alpha maybe plays a little bit farther back, plays a long angle with that AWP, it might have helped out a little bit more, but they needed to get info there, being into a 4-on-4. They don't really have the util for it, so I understand why he did it. As they do go hunting, Jack's gonna go down. He's gonna take this fight. This one's gonna go down, and Nessa's gonna try and save his life, but he actually finds two. Gumboot's gonna try and get the kill, but he finds the no-scope instead. That's gonna be everyone on Wannagoon's eliminated. The bite is still possible, though, as 3 of them are on 5K. That should be enough to bite some rifles all around. I'm sure Nessa's gonna be forced onto a 5.7 or MP9. He chooses the 5.7 instead. But free up, Gumboot's going to be very happy with that. Again, instant smoke towards water, or fountain, monster, excuse me. There is an instant smoke towards fountain, so it's okay. I was technically right. And Drew, after learning his lesson from the previous round, not going to wide swing, but it doesn't matter if he's going to get wide one instead. Raps is going to maybe find a timing, not good for him though. Stench is going to be put under pressure, finds the headshot as well. 2 in the round for him. He is able to escape as well. Not even a lick of damage taken. And a double man advantage. They're going to be charging up short. Playmaker is here, and he has definitely heard the footsteps as well, and that's going to alert Drew, as he's going to be playing close along with the AWP very close and hot on his tail. Bomb as well, looking to take it, but actually it's going to be Gumboot finding that kill. It's a very impressive frag there from him. Playmaker sees that they have crossed towards truck and towards dumpster. The crossfire here is going to be good. And that's a very bold plant to make. Could have been a timing for it. Maybe smoke dumpster first. But they are on this fast flank. They've cleared out bathrooms. The The flank is going to be good. His Stench is going to be able to find one. That's 3 in the round for him so far. Rice is going to go for the swing. Not able to get it, though, as Jack finds it. And it is just going to be Big D. More than a 1-on-3. Finds one. Finds a second one as well. But Ernesto shuts down any chance of a clutch from him. So far, these rounds starting to go a little bit back and forth here with the clutches. This round clutching in the favor of Lynnsanity, excuse me. Round 3, clutch in the favor of Wannagoon's Academy off a hero play from the MP9 from Drew. And then, once again, another clutch. But this time, Lynnsanity take the lead. And they're going to take a tactical timeout as well. Talk things over. See if they can sort themselves right and start having that clean CT side that they've been hoping for. A little bit of banter. I'm not gonna read that out loud. Another force buy from Lynnsanity. We did see him do some heavy damage with it before. Gumboot decides to eat a grenade for lunch. Raccoons, they've started to realize, yeah, they're going to be on a low buy here, so maybe just back off, play these long angles. So far, so good. Drew finds that. He's going to be close behind with another kill, this time on a Gumboot. Drew again, another A1 kill. Playmaker as well. Everyone's chiming in from Wannagoons. Shut down any sort of a chance to get into this round. But it is just Jack. Good old Jack in a 1-on-5. Took 9 in hand and a smoke. No bomb. Well, it... have to take a miracle, that's for sure. So we'll find one, but tagged down at 27 HP, and his presence has been known, and everyone is going to try and hunt him. Smoke might give him the chance to pick up the weapon. Not if they're going to push him right through it. Even if Playmaker doesn't get that kill there, I think the nade would have killed him instead. Looks like they are going to be trying to go for an instant monster smoke as well from Playmaker. He's been doing a pretty good job with the util so far, I have to say. Really setting his teammates up into a good spot. Of course, with that round, the economy not being so well, it's going to be 5 AK buy, and there might have been the kill again onto Drew, and it is going to be forced down upon him. He's not able to find it, though. And Big D will find it instead. Ernesto, I don't know what I'm looking at right now, but it's not Ernesto. Oh, wait, he crashed! Oh, no! His internet must have died or something, but he crashed, and that's going to put him out of the round, and Wannagoon's now on the back foot. Ryzen alone on this B site and trying to hold the line. He's going to be able to get that bomb down, but it is going to be 2 guys rushing down towards Monster. Big D is going to take it. And Alpha with his AWP with it all to do in a 1-on-3 to try and save this round and try and do as much damage as possible per chance. Oh, man, not going to be good. Presence known. Might try and be hunted. Oh, but the swing from Big D is going to be good. And off the back of a very unfortunate circumstance, Ernesto did crash. I believe he has made it back into the server, though. Yeah, it does look like he has. And he's going to be kicking himself for that. Losing a player like that in any sort of case sucks. And unfortunately, with ESEA, you're not able to replay the round period. I know in professional play, if a player crashes before any tick of damage has been done, the round could be reset, but fortunately, like I said, ESEA does not do that. They're going to just rush down Fountain. Big D finding 3, looking to find a 4th as well. He's going to find it, looking for the ace now. As Drew is going to try and hold the line. He's going to find it as well. That's going to be 2 for him with the MP9. Picks up that AK, but Gumboot with that AWP gets the trade. And Lynnsanity, off the back of a lucky round 9. That was round 9. Find number 5. Obviously, they found 4 and then 5, but. Number 11, we're all tied up, 5-5. Anyone's game still. And 5 rounds on T-side, that's not bad whatsoever, so Lynnsanity are going to be very happy with this. As Overpass, if I'm not mistaken, is a CT-sided map. Like I said, there's the boost. Jack was ready for it. And or Alpha, excuse me, was not able to connect to it, though. Very heavy bathrooms lean here. And Bomb's going to be by himself towards long. Gonna make things a little dicey, but Mr. Mutton's going to be clearing out long bathrooms. He's called it clear. Now allows Gumboot to push on forward. He's going to spot this shoulder. Finds the opening of the round onto Rafts. Gumboot's going to be towards long, though. Oh my god! Holy shit. Okay. Wow. An outstanding shot from Stench, aka Alpha, or Alphamonius. If I had a replay feature, trust me, I would replay that in an instant. But it's not gonna matter. He finds a third as well. Am I watching Alpha or am I watching Simple? Who knows? Mr. Mutton not able to do it. That's going to be a 4K for him as well. I told you. Alpha hurts the game slow, but he gets it going and pretty damn dominantly as well. 10-9, 101 ADR. He was 1-5 at one point. I want to see what they're saying in chat. If I can. It's not showing up, unfortunately. Oh, come on, console. Don't be doing this to me. Unfortunately, not going to show it. Final round of the half underway, and with that round loss, these rounds again kind of been a little bit back and forth. Just when you thought Lynnsanity were finding an opening onto their T side, it gets ripped away from them. Gumboot on the AWP though, and Jack on the AK. Big D on the Mac 10, but that's going to force 2 pistols on Mutton and Rafts. Make things a little bit difficult. They're going to lean heavy B to start with. Stench is here with that AWP looking towards Monster. I think he spots it, but it's actually going to be Gumboot to find the opening frag. Instead, the beak's going to be good, and Big Daddy with that Mac 10 is going to rush right through. Not able to connect it. He whiffs it all. Ernesto's going to hold the line with Ryzen. And Playmakers rotate over towards Heaven. Bomb's going to be down in Monster. This is the primary position, the perfect position Wannagoon's Academy really wanted to be in, but it is just Rafts. A clutch, very undoable, and definitely undoable if Ryzen's going to just one-tap you out of the round. And just when you thought Wannagoon's Academy were out, they're right back in. They claw it back, and pretty damn confidently as well. 7-5 half on their CT side, switching over to the T side now. Now here comes the idea of what Coach GK has done in store for this roster on their T side. Potentially the final half of the regular season for Lynnsanity. Even Wannagoons if Lynnsanity are able to come through with a win here. Looks like they're going to be going for a fountain spread and having Ryzen lurk towards connector. Trying to clear it out little by little. Rafts has gone into water, so he is playing a little bit here, trying to listen for any sort of movement, but it's not going to be gifted to him though. Big Daddy's going to be on towards A, but everyone on Wannagoon's Academy are going to be spotted. They're going to try and take these duels. Big D is going to find the first kill onto Ryzen. Gumboot finds the second one as well. And hold on just a moment. Lynnsanity might not be over just yet. Stenchy is going to find the trade. And they are going to try and go out connector. But Rafts is here. We saw Stewie 2K Having a very incredible 4K in this position, but Raps only really needs a 3K. Able to find one. Can he find another one? Better believe he cannot. But Ernesto and Stench are going to find two. One for each of them. A 2-on-2 now. Both very low HP. Jumping around in water. And Big D is going to be here waiting for the attention towards him, but it's not going to be gifted. And sooner or later, they're going to clock that. They're not going to be coming towards B. 30 seconds left. Mr. Mutton has been back towards his A site. P2K in hand. A little bit of a slow start for him. 5-11. He's actually going to commit down to B. Oh my god, this timing could not be better for Goons Academy if they push right now. 20 seconds left on the clock. Bomb plant waiting to be made. With that smoke, that alerts Mr. Mutton and Big D of their location. And now comes down to these 1v1 duels. If Stench and Ernesto can clutch this round. Very interesting from Ernesto. He's going to stay hidden in this smoke, but the fast flank from Big D might come at the possible worst time. That's going to be it. That's going to be Stench. 1-on-2. Looking to find it. Finds one. If he finds another one, but it's not going to matter. Mr. Mutton is going to clutch out the round now. Another clutch going in the favor of Lynnsanity. And props to Goons Academy for really making that round very tough for Lynnsanity. I mean, it was a 5-on-3 turn to a 2-on-2. Even brought down to a 1-on-1. Again, with that bomb plant and the 4 kills in their favor, they should be able to buy. That puts Lynnsanity in a peculiar situation. They're actually going to take a tactical timeout as well. Talk things over, figure out how they want to play this round. If I'm them, I don't think you want to go aggressive here. I mean, you know they're going to be on maybe Tech 9s, Mac 10s, maybe a Galil, as we're seeing currently, but play that long range game. Gumboot's got that A1S. Raps with the FAMAS. Big D, of course, with the A1S as well. Just play the long angle, long fight game. Meanwhile, for Goons, 3 Mac 10s, excuse me, and a Tech 9. Galil. It's screaming some sort of a fast take to get control of the map very fast, but where, we will find out in the next 3 seconds. And it looks like it's going to be B. Be a fast B. Really, Molotov from Ryzen going to be good. Molotov towards Monster. Mike made things difficult. The anti-eco nades are going to be good. Ernesto, Playmaker, and Ryzen are just going to eat right through him. Ryzen's going to find the entry, though, despite the low health. Finally gets eliminated, put under a lot of pressure, though. This B site really getting tested to its limits now. As Raps is trying to hold the line, he's able to find one. Finds a second one as well, and a third. My goodness, Raps holds this line with a FAMAS that... Ooh, I hate the FAMAS. But Raps surely makes it look like a good weapon. I'm shocked he gets that third kill there. That is an absolute insane aim transfer. And now it is just Drew, 1v3, Tech 9 in hand, no utility whatsoever. Looking to get that fight, finds a first on the headshot. Looking to find a second one, dinks to Big D. Oh my goodness, not like this, Lynnsanity. Not like this. Drew on the back of a 1v3 clutch with the Tech 9. Again, no armor. No. Oh, Raps is low AP, but it doesn't matter. Raps, the 4K is going to be perfect. And what a time to do it as well. And yeah, they're going to be pumped after that, tying it back up 7-7. Ross has had a bit of a quiet game as well. He was 6-12, now 10-12. It's going to be a confidence booster. With the round loss, that's going to force go by on the Academy, but Stench is going to find 2 after Gumboot finds 2. Well, Lynnsanity are really making these FAMASs look good. I am an avid FAMAS hater. So maybe I should pick it up. Try it, give it another chance. 3-on-3. Early use of the smoke grenade towards Monster. Denies a push. And that gives Jack the time to push towards bathrooms, get this information that it is going to be clear. And with that, Mr. Mutton's going to be rotating towards that right side of Monster to put a chokehold on the site. And Rafts with the A1S. Right there. Oh, but a grenade in hand might cost him. Stench is going to get hit with a grenade. He's going to go right through. He finds a third in the round. It is just going to be Rafts holding onto this bomb site. We saw him hold it in the previous round, but can he do it once again? Put under a lot of pressure. Bomb's going to go down. He's not going to be able to do it, though. As Stench finds a fourth. 17 and 12 for the lad now. Looking to ace against Lynnsanity. But will it be gifted to him? Jack, he's going to attempt to try and bring this round back into the favor of Lynnsanity, but it might not be good enough. It will not be Stench, unfortunately. So close, but yet so far. But hey, you got the 4K. You won your team the round. You should be pretty proud of yourself. It was a full, not full save, but a full eco. Off of that, they're going to take attack timeout. Really try and reevaluate how they're doing this T side so far. It's the first round they've won. And they should have won round 2, but again, off that hero Rafts play with the FAMAS. Not going to be good enough. What is this profile picture? Oh, that's an awesome profile picture, actually. I don't know who that is, though. Let's figure out. What are these profile pictures? Oh, okay. All right. I fully regret looking now. That is something for sure. I don't know who that is. I don't want to know what that is. But Lynnsanity are going to force up here. UMP on Gumboot. That will be interesting. I've been kicked from the server. Face it. What the hell? Thank you. We haven't missed any of the action so far. But Jack's going to go through this monster smoke and really get this information out. Let's get that long-range fight, but actually he's going to find it. Ernesto whiffing. Very crucial kill. It's going to be gifted to her, but Rise is going to get dinked as well. Big D really putting the pressure here on him. Well, the remaining 3 members of WG Academy are going to rush through. Gumboot with the UMP's actually going to connect onto Ryzen. Pick up the AK, drops the rifle back over to Jack. An ace light has been taken. Stench is he able to smell out smelly scent of Mr. Mutton. Towards bathroom. But again, Jack's going to be close range with this 5-7. That can make things very costly. But if Drew's able to find that kill, that's going to be good enough, though. But Stench is going to go for this pick. 3-on-3, 2-on-3, 1-on-3. Drew alone now. Trying to keep the dream alive and not throw this round away for Wannagoons Academy. Bomb, he's planted for him. Tap is fake. Drew's going to go for the swing, not able to connect out. And wow, okay, Lynnsanity. A 4K from Gumboot will keep their dreams alive. And the playoff dreams of Wannagoons Academy are being put to the test here. 8 and 8. And Coach GK not going to be happy with that one. Is that, does Gumboot have 200 ADR? Is that correct? No, he's got 82. I don't know why it says he has 203. Unless it's for this half so far, which might be the case, but I'm not too sure. And we got a 5 AK buy here for Wannagoons Academy, so that is going to be good for them at least. But if they lose this round, that's going to put them into a right pickle. Phone control and party control has been claimed by the T side. Ernesto has made his way through short pipe. I guess the water control too as well for free. Throws himself in there. Big D is going to get flashed and actually plays in that smoke in divider. Could come back to bite him though. It will as Stench is able to find the opening frag in the round for them. And with that, that's going to force Jack to rotate slowly but surely back up towards that A site. It's not going to matter if they're all going to be coming through connector. And the dynamic duo of Rafts and Mr. Button are going to be stuck here in Monster as the site execute is being thrown. 30 seconds left on the clock. Ryzen looking for that boost, but it's not going to be there. Jack's going to rotate back down to maybe force a rotation. Playmaker not going to be keen for this aggressive pick towards Mr. Mutton, but his presence has been known. And they're actually going to rotate back up towards A. And Gumboot is able to find Drew. Puts a lot of strain now. 10 seconds left on the clock. They have to get this bomb down. And Stench is going to find it as well. He's going to try to get pushed down with Nesso's going to have to get that kill, but Jack's actually going to find it instead. 3-on-3. And Jack, a very bold idea to go through that smoke and not wait for your teammates. That might have just sold the round for Lynnsanity, and Wannagoon's Academy happy to take that frag. Stench is just going to be posted up here in truck, looking towards dumpster. Turns around towards bank and finds that frag. Looking to find another one. But Mr. Mutton trying to run and save that AK, and Wannagoon's Academy once again finding a round that really puts them into a difficult situation. Almost. That time was really ticking down there. For a second, I didn't think they had the time. Oh, maybe not Ernesto. Who was that? Jack was going to find the time and get that truck guy, but fortunately he swings out too hard, overheated a little bit. Wannagoon's Academy retaking that lead. 4 rounds is all they need. 4 rounds is what stands between this roster and playoff in ESEA Season 54 main. Upgraded pistols and an AK. For Lynnsanity, Mr. Mutton going to hold on to that. Have a little bit of a quiet game for him. Surprised he's not tossing it over to his clear star player at the moment of Gumboot. Stench, speaking of star players, hop frag for him. The AK kill from Ryzen will open up this round. 3-on-5. Now it just comes down to if they can convert this cleanly. Jack is going to be sitting towards this kind of back corner around the area of A site and long. Surely should get cleared, but it's not really played too often anymore in CS2. And I like this from the Academy squad. They're taking their time. They're not trying to force anything. They're waiting for these fights from Lynnsanity to come right to them. Mr. Mun's going to be with this AK. Going to be close. Yeah, Ryzen's going to clear it. Very smart from him. We need to be aware. It's A site. 30 seconds left. Plenty of time to get the bomb down. And not only that, get into the post plants.
Bomb has been planted.
Now the task at hand for Mr. Mutton is to save this AK-47, but perhaps is going to get taken out by Drew. And, well, if they can remove this AK from Lynnsanity, that makes the game just that much more comfortable. They're going to hunt him down. He's going to be playing back towards playground. It looks like Wannagoon's Academy not going to force anything of the sort. They don't want to lose anybody. They want to build this economy.
Terrorists win.
There you go. Even if they lose this round, they'll be good to buy. First to hit double digits. Number 10. Confirmed. 3 left to go. So far, the big 3 of Alpha, Drew, and Ryzen have been performing for this roster. Again, some upgraded pistols, full save USPs, and an AK at hand. Smoke an HE grenade. Got to see what this one plans to use for that. They are getting the water control. The boosting con will be good. Ernesto looking to maybe poke and prod out there, but decides against it. Oh, it might not bode well for them, though. But, oh, the boost comes down at the worst possible time. Timing's not going to be good. Playmaker's going to find one, though. Ernesto's going to be sneaking up through water. Jack's going to be tucked behind Toxic, so that might make things a little bit difficult. Again, Monaghan's Academy, they are playing this very slow, and the right time to do it as well. I want to gift a frag away. The Playmaker goes down. Big D should go down, though, as Ernesto is here for the trade. I don't think he's going to be aware, though, that there is one more in connector, and it is going to be the Rifler. The rifle has been found. I like the nade. Could have worked very well. 30 seconds left on the clock. Time's ticking down, and the rifle has decided to stick around towards his B site, but both pistols have rotated up towards A. And Drew's going to start to force this. 20 seconds left. They need to get onto the site and get this bomb down. Rafts is going to get tagged, and Jack's going to be burning in this Molotov as well. 13 seconds left. Rafts needs to be found and needs to be killed. There we go. Drew getting the clean, too. And it is just Mr. Button trying to shut it down, but it doesn't matter if Ryzen's going to get the kill. That's going to be Wanted Goons Academy. One step closer to playoffs. And ignore the ADR on the HUD. That's just not right. Rafts does not have 3 ADR. Stench is 113 ADR. It's very off, and I don't know why. I think that's just because it's ADR is going off what the half is. So it's okay. Wait, what is this boost? Ooh, what is this? I have not seen that boost before. I'll be honest. Maybe I'm out of the loop, but seems Mr. Button's out of the round. Stench finds the up kill onto him. Ryzen looking to maybe try and go through this smoke and find the timing, but they have isolated this monster guy. They know where Jack is, and they're going to molly him out. Isn't going to get burned, though, so he is able to stay in position. Ryzen is going to be aware of this, though. Can he find the kill? Flash is going to be good. That's going to be a frag gifted in the favor of Wanted Goons Academy. Once again, 2-man advantage, full 5 alive. Perhaps is going to be the only one here on this bomb site. We saw him hold it by himself once before. We're just going to have to take a huge play to do it once again, but both these players of Gumboot and Big D have rotated down. And they're actually, instead of boosting on towards Sign, they're going to boost towards Graffiti. They jumped and faked it. Stench is looking for it, but not able to connect onto that first shot. Looking to find a swing. And a bold swing at that is Big D and Gumboot are going to find one each. Ryzen's going to go for the swing. He's going to find one. Looks to find a second one, but they're not going to find out where Rafts is, as he's going to be put into a very difficult situation. Trying to find this kill. Ryzen's going to find it instead. And Gumboot now in a 1-on-3 to try and keep Wanted Goons off series map and league point. Full HP, smoke in hand, no kit. And nobody on Wanted Goons Academy have to peek, but that's a way to start as Drew's going to get taken down. Gumboot maybe finds an opening, looking to find another one. He's going to find it as well. Oh, but he's running out of ammo. 2 bullets in the chamber, and he gets it. Are you kidding me, Gumboot? How does he win that? What an incredible round from him. Oh my god. That keeps the dream of Lynnsanity alive, and Wanted Goons Academy, they're going to be very upset with that round. And yeah, take a timeout. Take a breather. You deserve it after clutching that 1v3. My goodness. We've had... The stakes of this game have really risen to a point beyond myself, it feels like. Both teams never playing overpass this league season. One team looking to make playoffs, the other team no longer in playoff contention, but not in relegation contention. They're just playing this game for fun at this point. And, well, they're making it a very difficult time for Wanted Goons Academy. A lot of these late round clutches have gone in the favor of Lynnsanity. Wannagoon's Academy really just need to lock in here, play slow. It's been working out for them on this G side so far. Has Ernesto crashed again? Oh my god. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? He crashed again. They can't restore the round. Oh my goodness. They can't restore the round. That's just not a thing in ESEA. Ooh, this has gotten very interesting. If you're a Wannagoon's Academy player right now, you're going to be very upset. And now this is the second time Ernesto has crashed and quite possibly costed Wannagoon's Academy a round. And at the worst possible time as well. Still not even back in the server. Oh, he just joins back. Maybe not. Made their way up onto this A site. Surely feeling a little bit down. Drew's found the timing on the opper. Jack's going to be close behind. They are going to get a bomb down, which is a feat in itself, considering what has happened. Big D is going to be on this fast retake. The op's going to be isolated and might not go in the favor of Playmaker, and it won't. It's just Drew and Ryzen. Two of the big three. Now at a 1-on-3 for Ryzen. With it all to do. Try and hold this line to keep the dream alive for Wannagoons. Maybe find one. His location has been found. Sound cue in play. Not able to find it. Oh my goodness. Lynnsanity are going to find number 10. And the money is going to be just barely good enough for Wannagoon's Academy. And they're going to take another timeout as well. A tech one at that to see if Ernesto can get back into this game. That is actually incredible. I mean, we've seen feats like this happen before in Counter-Strike, most notably Virtus Pro versus G2 on Inferno, where James PC crashed and actually gave G2 the chance to retake. I mean, they were trying to save. They were brought back into the round. Ernesto is able to join once again. Round is still paused as we are trying to figure it out. It looks like Rafs is telling GK to sub in. They do try and figure out this tech issue. Not really gonna bode well. For Wannagoon's Academy. I mean, the longer they wait to get back into this round, the longer puts a little bit of a strain on their ability to maintain their form. If we take a look at the last few rounds, I mean, Wannagoon's Academy have been able to get bombed down pretty much every round outside of the 2 rounds they won by just killing the entire enemy team. Except round 2. I mean, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rounds out of the total 9 played, they have gotten bombed down. And 4 of those times they have not been able to hold the site. The retakes from Lynnsanity have been, well, insane. I'm going to quickly check and see. Yeah, match is still paused, it looks like. We're still waiting. I mean, this is... You have to feel for Wannagoon's Academy right now. You're so close to making playoffs. You're so close to really... It's really painful. If they're able to come out with a win here, great. You know? Through all the resilience, through all the chances, you know? They've been finally able to capitalize on it, but... I mean, Ernesto crashing, that is really going to haunt them. And that 1v3 they lost as well, that's going to haunt them as well. A couple haunting moments in this game. If just 1 or 2 rounds went a little differently, well, this game could have been over by now. It really is just the Gumboot show. Leading his team round by round, 22-15, 132 ADR this half so far. You'd think that'd be enough, but Wannagoon's Academy, 3 players on 100 ADR for this half so far. And it's the big 3 I keep talking about. Stench, Drew, and Ryzen. 102, 104, 144 at that. And every which way they try it, they just cannot get the round. I want to see what they're saying in chat, and I'm kind of upset that I'm not able to see it. Oh, is the round actually being reset? Since when has that been a thing? I have always been told that the rounds are never reset in ESEA. Unless it's like ECL or not even that, just Pro League or something. I mean, good on them, on the admins, you know, for actually resetting the round. It's definitely tough to deal with, but it looks like they've reset the score to 9-11. Reverts the buys as well. I would love to see what's going on in chat, but unfortunately console is not working, so I can't really see and get a gauge for what's happening. Lynnsanity, take attack timeout. Try and figure out how to combat this. Wannagoon's gifted another chance to get back into this game. Hopefully Ernesto's PC actually holds together and doesn't crash once again, as they have been on a round streak outside of that previous one. We're going to go for a heavy B default for them here. Got to get this water control early on. It is going to be going in their favor, but the double nades will be enough. Stench is going to try and go aggressive and find this AWP pick on towards the ramp area of B. Posted up. Flash is going to be good. Takes a shot, runs away. Drew's going to find some room up connector. Mollies are being thrown. That's going to force Mr. Mutton into a very uncomfortable situation, having to play this angle towards Monster very close. And here we go again. Once again, we see this boost, this time with the Opper, towards Signage. It's not going to be good. 4 members of Wannagoon Academy are going to be waiting here through the Monster tube. They've actually decided, looks like they're trying to deliberate how they're going to take this site and where Bob's going to go. So he's going to be backing off, and looks like he's going to be throwing a Heaven Smoke, I believe. Or maybe a Graffiti. It's going to be Graffiti. Site for the taking out. Ernesto's going to get activated. The person whose PC crashed certainly started to stand up. He's going to be gifted 3! Ernesto has saved this round for Wannagoon's Academy. And they finally find map point. Oh my goodness, what a way to do it as well. If you're Lynnsanity, you're going to be very upset with that. The awareness wasn't in their favor. And a good fake from Wannagoons Academy. I think everyone on Lynnsanity believed it was initially going to be a full short hit. All 5 members coming from there. But that lurk from Ernesto pays off. Finds the hat trick. And now it is just 1 round. This stands between the way of Wannagoons Academy and playoffs. Can they make the postseason? Gotten the fountain control. Big D is going to be here close behind. Ernesto looking to take this aggressive pick towards water, but he finds it. Head is going to be good, but Big D's going to find a 5-7 kill. And Drew and Playmaker are going to find kills of their own. And it's just Gumboot and Jack standing in the way of this Wannagoons Academy roster. And it is just Jack Gumboot eliminated. Wannagoons Academy looking, hoping, praying a Jack clutch doesn't come out here. 5-7 in hand is all that stands between the way of Wannagoons Academy making the playoffs. Jack finds one on the horizon, but I don't think it's going to matter. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Wannagoons Academy, we will see them in the postseason for ESEA Main Season 54. And wow, what a way to do it as well. That is incredible, honestly. A lot of very, very tense moments in this map. To say the least. My goodness. Wow. Very, very incredible. I am going to ask for an interview. As I do want to talk to someone on this roster. I do want to hear what the communication must have been like there, because I would be stressed as hell. Taking that game, going all the way, you know, having Ernesto crash. I'm still surprised at the fact that Faceit was able to reset the round for them. Again, I haven't really seen that too often, so that's definitely new to me. Let me take a look at the scoreboard here. Gumboot leading the way for Lynnsanity. 22-6 for him, 91 ADR. Meanwhile, of course, the big 3, as usual. Excuse me. Ryzen, 120 ADR. Drew, 103. And Stench, a.k.a. Alpha, 102. But they've made the postseason. You know, they finished the season 9-5, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to be very happy with that. That just certifies they are in playoffs. They have a big sigh of relief here, and Coach GK is going to be very happy with that. That's going to be a 7-game win streak off the back of being down 2-5 in the season to make playoffs. And once again, very happy to actually see them make the playoffs. I do enjoy watching them. And again, they throwing overpass in there, that certainly was something. I don't think we are going to get a who for interview. It could be anyone. It could be you, GK, if you'd like. We are trying to set up an interview here. I'm very curious. Okay, so it looks like we are going to get an interview with GK. GK, if you join General, I will move you up and we'll set up a webcam thing, if that's all right. I'm going to set the stream to intermission while we set that up for you. And we will be right back with an interview with the Wannagoons Academy coach of GK. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we've got a glorious interview with the coach of Wannagoods Academy. We've got GK, and man, do I have some questions for you. Do you mind? Sorry, do you mind muting your mic and the camera and switching to Discord? I'm sorry, it's not coming through for some reason. I apologize. Uh, 1 second. I don't know why it's not coming up. Try again.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Okay, perfect.
All right, perfect.
There you go. So, my friend, overpass. That's a bold choice to make. I mean, neither one of your teams have played it before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, this is our first game on Overpass today.
Mm.
We've been kind of practicing it a little bit with playoffs coming up. Just wanted to make sure we could add a few more maps into the pool, and we thought, might as well try it out tonight.
I mean, what a time to do it as well. I mean, before every game, I like to look through the vetoes, kind of get a sense for like what map is going to be played. So when I saw Overpass come through, I was in pure shock. I was fully convinced it was going to be Ancient. Sort of a Kerrigan level play there, really pulling that map out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah, we thought tonight was going to be between Dust and Overpass based off how bands were going to go, and we just assumed they were going to probably pick Dust, and they picked Overpass, and we were surprised, but we were happy. That's what we ended up scrimming tonight, so it worked out pretty good.
All right, and another question for you. I gotta ask, what happened with Ernesto there? He crashed twice. Twice.
Yeah, we've been having some issues with Ernesto's PC where he's just been getting random crashes. He hasn't had an issue in ECA matches so far, but I guess today was the first day. The first crash, it was like mid-round, so we couldn't do anything about it. But the second time, we tried to restore the rounds, but right off the second he called that he crashed, but it wouldn't let us because I think the enemy team had thrown an instant monster smoke. Or they had jumped down from spawn to go to the stairs and like took like 1 or 2 fall damage. So then we called not live in chat, but then after we realized we couldn't get the admin in immediately, we just decided to just play the round out. And then we were just gonna call tech after and call admin, and the admin restored for us. Not very happy from the enemy team. They were kind of pissed that that happens, but I mean, to be honest, I think they probably would have done the same thing if they were in our scenario. And it's just unfortunate that we lost the round, and it looks like we're trying to like scum and like get the round back, but it was just unfair to us that we would have to play 4v5 like straight out spawn. So thank you to the admin for restoring that. Unfortunate for the other team, but that's just how shit is sometimes.
Ernesto saying in chat, you scummed him from an interview.
Bro, I guys had 2 interviews already, man. Let me have mine.
Hey, Ernesto, it's fine. You guys win your first playoff match. You have my word. If I'm the one casting, I'll interview you, okay? But, yeah, I mean, how does it feel? I mean, it was getting a little bit tense there towards the latter half of the game. He really needed to win this game to make playoffs. Meanwhile, this other team, they didn't need to play the game at all, really. They weren't facing relegation. They weren't in playoffs. I mean, were you guys nervous at all coming into this?
Not extremely, but we did have a little pregame chat before. The first thing we said is like they have nothing to play for right now. Like the best thing they can do is play spoiler to our playoffs. So they're gonna come in and have no pressure on them. So the pressure is gonna be on us. So we just need to try to play our best game and overcome that pressure. And thankfully we did. We did have one of those really bad rounds. I don't know if you saw, we lost that 1v3. That was not good.
Was the M4 on Gumboot, I believe, on the retail?
Yeah,
that was
a little bit of a misplay. We had called something in VC, and then we kind of did something else. And the first thing we said after we lost the round is just don't even talk about it, forget it, just move on. It's like we probably could have just closed the game out right there, but I was proud that everyone was able to just kind of move on from that and just let it happen and just focus on the rounds to come. And we ended up getting the win, so that's what's most important.
Awesome. And then my final question for you, and I've been wondering about this because I've casted a couple of your guys' games before. Alpha changed his name to Stench. Now, does he go by Stench from now on, or is he just Alpha, or what do you know?
He's just Alpha, man. He's just a goofball, I mean, Drew P. Balls, that's Beanie Hut.
Yeah.
And Playmaker Sandy. Those guys just like changing their names on Face It. So, but we still have the same 5 from the last 6-7 games, but they just changed their names on Face It to kind of troll. But we like stench, so maybe we'll be here for playoffs. We'll see.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I don't have any more questions, man, but I'm sure you're happy as hell to make playoffs. So is there anything
Yeah,
left you
yeah.
want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to the team. Thank you to McGowan, like I wanted Goons, just for kind of trusting us and supporting us through this like rough start to the season. For everyone that's kind of been following us, like we had a really bad start. Started off 2 wins and lost 5 in a row, and it was just looking really rough. We made a few roster changes and we just really bunkered down in practice and just made sure that we could just really come back. And we've won 7 in a row and we're in playoffs. So this is probably as happy as we can be. This is just like what we were hoping would happen, and it happens. And just shout out to everyone just for putting that hard work and making it possible. And we're in the postseason, baby. Yeah.
Yes, you are in the postseason. Do you have any idea when your guys' next match would be, or when the first round of playoffs default day is?
Yeah, we play Tuesday, upper round 1, and then I believe upper round 2, if we win that game, would be Wednesday.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you then. I've got nothing left. You're happy, obviously making
I'm
playoffs.
cheesing, bro.
And I'm sure. I mean, I can see Alpha and Ryzen and everyone typing in chat. They're happy as hell, it seems. So I've got nothing else to say. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Wanted Goons Academy officially making the playoffs. We've had the lovely GK, Coach GK, here for an interview. Have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.